Hey, Marg.
Hi, how are you?
Wow, not as good as you with the sun and the trees and looking all summery. To me, you're a legend and you're a pioneer, and
Oh,
uh,
thank you.
we appreciate you, and that's why we definitely wanted to chat with you. If
Oh, yeah, I love it. That's great.
What have you been up to? I mean, during this craziness, I know there's not much to do, but I know you got a great podcast, and what have you been doing?
Yes. Well, I just, it's an amazing time, and I've been podcasting a lot lately because that's the one thing that we can do, and I've been going out to protests, which is also an incredible thing. I think this Pride Month has been really important because Gay Pride has taken so much from the Black liberation movement, and now it's wonderful to be able to give back to Black Lives Matter and to join forces back again with the civil rights movement. And so it's been a really beautiful thing. I'm so proud of how far we've all been able to come, and it's really beautiful.
I'm looking at these protests, and there's so many people congregated. I feel like no one's thinking about Corona. It's really, I feel like they're putting this before Corona. How do you feel? Are you scared a little bit being around a lot of people at once?
Well, it's like the I have a mask, and then I have my helmet, and then I have this whole thing of like we have been so like bombarded with racism for so long. It's like what that's really worse. Like I'm like this is something that has been the disease that we've been dealing with our whole lives. It's like a 400-year-old disease.
Right.
Like, this is worse.
It's true.
So I think it's like it's an exchange that I'm willing to make. I think that it's actually something that I feel has been more damaging to my life and the lives of so many. So it's worth it to me. I don't feel anything has happened. I've been going out for now. It's been about a week and a half since I've been going, so
Wow.
it's been okay. So I think as long as you're taking some precautions, I wear a mask all the time. I feel like everybody actually is. We're pretty educated about what we know about coronavirus so far.
Right.
So I think it's okay.
Excellent. I want to know how you got into the business. You're First of all, you're a woman and you're Asian, and obviously this is the obvious, but you must have faced such great difficulty breaking that barrier. How did you do it? What was your first? How did you break
Um,
in?
well, I was really young, so I was starting very early on. I was a student. I was in high school still, and I was doing comedy in high school with Sam Rockwell, who was my comedy partner, and he's a very famous actor now. Everybody knows
Oh yeah,
he's
great actor.
amazing. But he and I were in school, and our teacher was signing us up for open mics when we were real little kids at this comedy club called the Other Cafe. And so it was very when I think about it now, it's pretty inappropriate, but actually great that we were doing that. And this is in the 80s. So he ended up moving to New York with his mom, but I ended up continuing on and going on to be a stand-up comedian on my own. And I did a lot of different things, but I really fell in love with the art form. And I knew that it was a world that was kind of just very wide open because there was nobody like me, but I really loved the structure of it. I loved the freedom of it. I didn't want to be a kid anymore, and I didn't need anybody else to do it because stand-up comedy is just you. So I could do what I wanted, and the autonomy and the independence really drove me into it further. So that's what made it fun and made it exciting for me.
That's great. Is there any other message that you could give, I guess, to us and the world? I guess something to get us through this crisis of everything from health to
Um,
racism to everything.
Keep the faith. It's really important that we stay together. that we have pride, that we have each other, that it's a great time, that it's an exciting time, that I mean, it's we can overcome so much, and it's amazing. It's a great time to be proud. It's a great time to be alive, and stay safe and got this.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you, Margaret. You're really a true inspiration to all of us out here in New York.
Thank
And
you.
we appreciate your time.
Thank you.
The biz is here.